Hi Alex, I really like your paragraph because it's clear and concise. I always know exactly what you're talking about. There's a couple places we can make some grammatical changes, and there's also a couple places you can be more specific about referring back to the argument of the paper or the thesis. So the first thing I notice, and I'm actually going to change the color of my pen so that you can see it a little bit better. All right. First thing I notice is that you just forgot to indent your paragraph. So that's a very easy fix. Always remember to indent your paragraph. So according to the article, being a bully does not increase a kid's social status. First, bullies have fake friends, not real friends. Most kids pretend to be a bully's friend so they won't get bullied. The bully thinks they are very popular because they do cruel things to other kids. Okay, this is just one of those kind of crazy rules. They is a pronoun and it's referring back to the bully. They means more than one person. Bully is only one person, and they have to agree with each other. So I think in this case, the easiest thing to do, because you say they another time over here, I think the easiest thing to do is to make bully plural. So we can say bullies think they are very popular because they do cruel things to other kids. But aggression decreases of being admired by your own classmates. Decreases, you're missing a word here, the likelihood maybe of being admired by your, don't use you in a formal paper, by one's own class, you might say by one's own classmates or the bully's classmates. And I think you need to, because that's so specifically from the article, I know it's not the exact words, but if you added, but according to the study, aggression, or according to Anderson Cooper's CNN study, aggression decreases the likelihood of being admired by classmates. You could even just say by classmates. All right. Second, bullies and victims. In this case, nothing belongs to that bully, so again, you just want it to be plural, B-U-L-L-I-E-S. And victims switch roles. I took out that get bullied because we know that's the definition of a victim, is someone who gets bullied, right? So we don't need to say it. So second, bullies and victims switch roles. So when a kid gets bullied, that's an introductory phrase, so we want to put a comma. So when a kid gets bullied, next week they might be the bully. Every once in a while, kids will get pulled into a problem when they aren't even part of it. Here's the thing, we need to tie this back to the idea of increasing a social status. So this idea of switching roles needs to be tied to social status. The fact that kids switch roles so easily suggests that maybe they're not as popular as they maybe think they are, right? Because very quickly they can be bullied as well. All right, now you're into your final example. So you need to just add a little sentence here. Now you're into your final example. Once, when I got bullied, it hurt my feelings so much I had to tell my teacher, sit down and have a meeting. The girl told me that other kids in my grade said I'm super skinny and that I have a disease. The girl that bullied me was very loud towards teachers, and I think you mean and said that. She had friends, but really she didn't. So add that she there. She thought bullying was just a form of joking, and I think you need to, and it feels good to hurt people. That doesn't really, it's not really parallel with the rest of the sentence. It doesn't sound right with the rest of the sentence. So she thought bullying was just a form of joking, and she thought it felt good to hurt people. So maybe add in that she thought. Sorry, my pen's a little too thick for your paper. She thought it felt. You need to change feels to felt. Good to hurt other people. I believed her and told my parents. I had a talk with them, and they, make sure you put in those words, they told me to believe in myself, and not, sorry, and that, don't erase your and not to let other people tell me, not you, right? You're not talking to me. Tell me what I was. After we told my teacher, the bully cried and told me she, right, because it's only one bully, she wasn't, so fix that, make it agree, wasn't going to do anything like that towards me again. From now on, I don't let anyone tell me who I am, and I stick up for myself. It's a great lesson and great way of explaining it, but I need you to tie this back to the idea of increasing social status. This idea that even though she bullied you, and maybe she thought she was being popular by starting a rumor about you, and maybe people would like her because she was talking about you, it didn't actually work out that way. So do you see how by explaining it in terms of social status, you're coming back to your thesis and supporting your thesis in a better way? All in all, great paper. I really enjoyed reading it.